You've just received an unexpected message from your ex, someone who always avoided intimacy in your past relationship. Now, after days of silence, they propose something seemingly simple: let's be friends. At first glance, this offer may seem like a positive sign or a way to maintain a connection. But behind it are questions that make you wonder, do they really want to be friends? Is this their way of wanting to get back together or just seeking attention? And most importantly, how should you react? In this video, we'll explore the complex psychology of the avoidant attachment style, decode the true intentions behind this offer, and provide concrete steps so you can act wisely and protect your emotional well-being. Don't let the offer of friendship lead you astray. Do this to take control of the situation and find the best path for you. The first and most important step when faced with the offer of friendship from an avoidant person is to accept the truth that your relationship has ended. This is not just simply acknowledging an event that has happened, but also an inner agreement that both of you have stepped out of the relationship and no longer hold the same position in each other's lives. People with an avoidant attachment style tend to control the distance in relationships to protect themselves from emotional hurt. After a breakup, they may offer friendship as a way to keep you close within their control without having to face deeper intimacy. This can stem from regret, fear of loneliness, or the need for attention, but it rarely reflects a true desire to rebuild a romantic relationship. When you accept the truth that you have broken up, you need to ask yourself, does maintaining this friendship serve your interests? Or does it just prolong the hurt, nurture false hope, or keep you stuck in an unhealthy emotional cycle? Don't let yourself fall into the gray area that avoidant people often create. Remember that the relationship ended for a reason, and that reason still exists. And when you continue a relationship with an avoidant person when they refuse to directly address the issue, you will still be caught in a cycle of repeating past mistakes. If you are watching this video, it is not a coincidence, but may be a sign from the universe telling you that it is time for you to wake up and change. This is your chance to begin your journey of healing and growth. If this is your first time visiting my channel, don't forget to subscribe to discover valuable lessons, expand your awareness, and build a better version of yourself. We have just discussed the paradoxical situation when an avoidant person offers friendship after a breakup. How do you deal with this difficult situation where love and pain seem to blend? Consider this a test from life, a challenge for you to overcome on your journey of personal growth. This is the time for you to step back, reflect deeply, and discover your inner strength. You will learn to understand and accept the limitations of others without losing your self-worth. More importantly, this is an opportunity for you to set healthy boundaries and protect your own emotions and spirit. Each step forward will help you not only heal the hurt, but also move closer to true freedom and peace. Let's get started. Number 1. Self-awareness facing the issue. When an avoidant person suggests being friends after a breakup, it's easy to feel confused and caught in a whirlwind of conflicting emotions. This is the time to pause, look at the situation objectively, and focus on developing self-awareness, the first step in regaining your balance and understanding yourself. Avoidant individuals often maintain emotional distance to protect themselves from the fear of getting hurt or being too intimate. When they offer friendship, it usually doesn't stem from a genuine desire to connect, but rather as a way to control the interaction, avoid facing responsibility and guilt. They might think, look, they still want to be friends with me, meaning I didn't hurt them that much. This helps them evade responsibility for their actions, because acknowledging the pain they caused would force them to confront their core wound, a deep sense of shame about themselves. Avoidant people often grow up in emotionally deprived environments, leading to feelings of unworthiness or that something is inherently wrong with them. They don't see accountability as a learning opportunity, but as confirmation of their inner flaws. Therefore, keeping you in the role of friend is a way for them to avoid facing these negative emotions. In this situation, self-awareness helps you escape the gray area that avoidant people often create, while building inner strength to make informed decisions. Self-awareness is not just about looking inward, but also recognizing that your worth is not dependent on maintaining any relationship. Ask yourself, does this offer of friendship really serve my best interests or just prolong the hurt? How do I feel about maintaining a friendship with this person? How has this relationship affected my self-worth and happiness in the past? By answering these questions, you will paint a clearer picture of yourself and recognize the inner strength that has been obscured. This will not only help you overcome the current pain, but also equip you with the tools to face future challenges. Number 2. Emotional regulation, balancing your inner self. Emotional regulation is an essential skill that helps you maintain psychological stability, preventing emotions from dictating your behavior or decisions. This doesn't mean you have to ignore or deny negative emotions. On the contrary, healing begins when you bravely confront and accept the emotions surging within you. Sometimes when an avoidant person asks to maintain a relationship and connection with you, it often doesn't come from a sincere desire, but rather to keep you within their control. They don't have to meet expectations or show vulnerability to you. They can seek validation without facing demands for deep emotional connection. They keep you as a backup plan, ready to pull you back in if needed to fulfill their personal needs, especially if their new relationship doesn't work out. This is a common behavior pattern in avoidant people, where they turn relationships into tools to avoid their inner fears without truly committing or investing emotionally. What you perceive about the situation is the truth. Don't avoid it, but allow yourself to experience emotions authentically. Sadness, crying, or even anger are not signs of weakness, but ways to release pressure and acknowledge that emotions are temporary. Recognizing that all emotions will pass will help you navigate the journey of overcoming hurt more gently. When an avoidant person offers friendship, immediate emotions may urge you to act hastily, agreeing even if you're uncomfortable, or reacting harshly. Both of these choices can further increase ambiguity and hurt in the relationship. Instead, take time to regulate your emotions and view the situation clearly. Emotional regulation not only helps you overcome the current pain, but also protects you from getting caught up in the other person's ambiguous moves. This is the first step in upholding your self-worth and developing healthier, more positive relationships in the future. Your happiness and emotional freedom are always in your hands. Number 3. Seeking inner happiness. True happiness doesn't come from external factors like recognition, fame, or relationships. Instead, it is the result of nurturing your inner self, exploring simple joys, and living in alignment with your personal values. Focusing on inner happiness not only helps you maintain autonomy, but also protects your psychological well-being from the negative impacts of an ambiguous relationship with an avoidant person. Avoidant individuals tend to keep you in a state of uncertainty. They keep you as an option, seek validation from you, and avoid guilt for hurting you. Their offer of friendship is sometimes not a genuine desire to connect, but a way for them to maintain a safe distance for themselves. However, that doesn't mean you have to accept this offer if it hurts you. If being friends brings more pain than benefit, you have every right to set boundaries. Maintaining such a relationship can inadvertently send yourself the message that you accept being seen as an option, that being hurt is normal, and that you need to try to prove your worth. This is an insecure cycle that you need to break. Instead of seeking validation from the avoidant person, turn inward and find sources of happiness within yourself. Inner happiness is the shield that helps you escape dependency and protects you from ambiguous moves in the relationship. You can create happiness from within by doing things you love that you've neglected, learning new skills, nurturing positive relationships, or enjoying the beautiful moments in your day. By doing so, you will no longer depend on maintaining a relationship with the avoidant person to feel loved or validated. This brings emotional freedom and the ability to set healthy boundaries. Number 4. Letting go peacefully. Letting go peacefully is not about giving up or denying what you once cherished, but about freeing yourself from emotions and attachments that no longer serve your growth. It's not about stopping caring immediately, but about stopping your self-worth from depending on someone else's recognition or approval. Letting go is an act of inner strength, not weakness. As the saying goes, we cannot control how others behave, but we always have the power to choose how we respond. The offer of just being friends from an emotionally avoidant person sometimes is not a new beginning, but like an invisible string, binding you within their circle of influence. They may offer caring words and intimate gestures, but it's not love, just fragments of emotion lacking true connection. They may do this to soothe their guilt for leaving you, or to satisfy their need for control, keeping you as a backup plan. Don't let yourself get trapped in such an ambiguous, unclear relationship. You deserve a complete love where you are loved and cherished truly, not just with patched up, temporary pieces of affection. Letting go here is not about avoiding or ignoring, but about shifting the focus from them to yourself. Spend your energy and time on what truly brings joy and value to your life, your hobbies, personal goals, and positive relationships. When their image appears in your mind, instead of getting caught up in negative emotions, gently redirect your focus back to yourself. Ask yourself, how can I turn this energy into motivation for my growth? What can I do right now to bring peace to myself? This is not avoiding reality, but an act of reclaiming control of the mental and emotional energy that you have inadvertently given them. Taking control of yourself is about reclaiming the energy they have taken, using it to build inner peace and strength. Letting go is not running away, but freeing yourself from what no longer serves your growth. Don't hesitate to leave this message as a positive and powerful affirmation. By focusing on your personal journey, you will find freedom and be ready for the next steps on your journey of emotional maturity. Number 5. Setting boundaries, the power of self-autonomy. Setting boundaries is not about building walls of separation, but about drawing a protective circle around your own peace. It's how you demonstrate self-respect, assert your self-worth, and protect your mental energy from negative influences. Clear boundaries help you control what you are willing to accept and what you need to reject, so you don't get caught up in ambiguous, hurtful relationships. Boundaries are not a punishment, but a declaration of your autonomy, the right to shape your life in a way that best suits you. Boundaries are a tool for you to clearly define what is acceptable in a relationship. With avoidant people, they often keep you in a state of ambiguity, a state that leaves you doubting and hoping. Closing this door is not an act of cruelty, but an act of self-love. Say firmly but calmly, I need time to heal. I hope you understand. You don't need to give detailed explanations or engage in emotional debates. Your decision does not require their approval. This is not only a way to protect yourself from the subtle control they may exert, but also a declaration that your happiness is non-negotiable. Avoidant individuals often create a fog of emotions, where you always see a glimmer of light in the distance, but it's never clear enough to reach. They keep you revolving around their orbit, like a planet caught in a gravitational pull but never allowed to get closer. When you set boundaries, you break through that fog, freeing yourself from the invisible pull they create. You are no longer a controlled satellite, but become the center of your own emotional universe. This action sends a powerful message: I am responsible for my own happiness. This is a level of power they cannot manipulate, because you have regained control of your life. Remember, boundaries not only protect you but also help them understand their place in your life. This is the respect that both of you need. I am so grateful that you have taken your precious time to explore this topic with me. The journey of healing and growth is not easy, but your presence here today is a testament to your courage and determination to change. If this video has brought value or helped you gain new perspectives, please leave a comment sharing your thoughts. Your sharing not only helps me understand you better, but can also become a source of inspiration and encouragement for others going through the same thing. When an avoidant person offers friendship, it's not a sign for you to return to the cycle of ambiguity they create. Instead, this is an opportunity for you to face yourself, set healthy boundaries, and reclaim your inner strength. Your happiness does not lie in the hands of others, it belongs to you. Remember that letting go is not a failure, but a liberating act to focus on more meaningful things in life. Emotional regulation, seeking inner happiness, and self-awareness are important steps for you to build a balanced, fulfilling life free from past hurts. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey together. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to accompany you on these important steps. Always remember that you deserve peace and happiness.